Hi, I'm Michelle from Little Miracles. I thought it'd be helpful if we go through kind of what we do, because I know that I sometimes kind of forget some of the bits. So if I forget them, I'm sure you guys do as well. So I just thought it'd be helpful to kind of go through what we do, why we do it, and yeah, just a bit more information. So, what do we do? So, we provide lots of support. So, that's anything to address families' questions, worries, fears, ensure that they're receiving everything that they're entitled to. So, this normally is under the family support team, okay, and also the counselling team. We provide lots of training, both to the parents but also to the young people as well, to provide the essential skills that they need to care for their families and achieve their full potential. So, it could be that we're providing education for the young people and alternative provision, but it's also could be that we're providing training for the parents to help them get back into work or to improve their chances within work. So we provide lots of activities, and these are lots of kind of fun items in order to develop relationships, provide essential respite, development opportunities, but mostly it's just for fun and somewhere that families can come and have some fun, meet other people. We provide respite, which is breaks. That's where the families leave the children in our care, and it's via arrangement with social care, sometimes healthcare, but normally social care. And we also provide safe spaces. So we have families that can come together, be themselves, and receive whatever support that they need. But also, we also work with a lot of other organisations as well. So it's when we're not precious, we'll work with anybody if it's going to benefit our families. So if we go through each team, it's the reason it's kind of laid out this way is because by having it laid out as stars, it's easy to remember. So if we go through the support services first, so that's things like your counselling, it's your play therapy, your art therapy, and your ELSA. So ELSA is emotional literacy support assistant. So that's around kind of managing your emotions, managing behaviours, and just kind of helping reduce. It could be reducing anxiety, but it's a very hands-on therapeutic approach. But it's not run by the counselling team. That's actually separate, run by the educational psychology team. We also provide some bereavement care and bereavement counselling, lots of family support, and that's good old fashioned casework. So we help families attend meetings. We will fill in their paperwork. We will do anything that they need really, and we do benefits advice. So helping families make sure that they're getting everything they're entitled to, especially things like disability living allowance and PIP, but also we can help them with carers allowance, universal credit, and a whole host of other benefits as well. We provide emergency essentials, so that's quite often food, but we also help with arranging things like washing machines for a family, for example. That isn't us paying for the washing machines, but we'll help kind of get the washing machines for our other connections. That could be any household goods really. We also help provide equipment grants. So again, that's not us paying for the equipment. Normally it's wheelchairs, but we do get a lot of other equipment as well. And we've got a team that just help families apply for grants, make sure that they've got the equipment that they need. And often it can be quite tricky to be able to get things like wheelchairs on the NHS. And then before I had my little boy, I just thought if you needed a wheelchair, well, you get a wheelchair, and unfortunately, that's not always the case. We also provide things like behaviour support, and that can be intensive support to be able to help families kind of understand their little one's behaviour. But it could also be that it's on a one-to-one basis. It could be as a group. We provide advocacy. We go into meetings with families, make sure that they are represented, and also the young person's views are represented, that they get. They put forward what they want and what they need, and understand what's happening in those meetings. We also run lots of different parenting groups and just bring people together. So, in terms of kind of training, so the training is for parents, and that could be courses around supporting their young person. So we do things like we've done runs on like autism, toilet training, sleep. It could be for the young person who's out of education. So we run a lot of sessions for families where they're home educating. It could be alternative provision. So alternative provision is always organised by with the council, and that's where we have the young person come to site, and we provide their education. Often because they're not in school, it could be that they're waiting for a school place. It could be that they've been assessed as needing a school place, and there isn't a specialist provision yet, or it could be that their current school isn't able to cope. Sometimes we also have young people that are quite poorly as well, so really struggle to access a standard provision. We do a lot of school reintegration plans. We don't want young people with us long term on alternative provision. We're not a school, we're not the best place for those young people to be. So we do a lot of reintegration plans. So working with the whole family and the school to make sure that the young person gets back into education. We support our young adults into paid employment, and we often provide training around that as well. We provide CPD for professionals working with our families. We also provide a lot of placements as well for professionals, especially those that are undergoing training. So, counsellors, for example, we provide placements for. We provide placements for social workers, occupational therapists, nurses. There's lots of different professionals that we help support. And we also provide a lot of accredited courses as well. So there's a nice range there. With the activities, that can be absolutely anything. So most of our families choose our activities as well. So please do, if there's anything that you fancy, do shout, get involved, and kind of we'll always try our best to put it on. It could be that it's parent and child groups. It could be after school clubs, holiday clubs, play schemes, sports sessions, youth clubs. We do a lot of kind of HAF schemes now. So that's the holiday and food programs on behalf of the local councils and also on behalf of Department of Education. We run education and social events, residential schemes. So that's where we take not the families, the children. We take the children away for the weekends. And we also do a lot of holidays as well for families, just so that they can have as much fun. It's just about having as much fun, meeting as many people as possible, because we know that that's really important. And I know my little boy would really struggle to be able to go to a typical kind of club when he was younger. So it just means that it's an opportunity to come meet lots of friends and just have a good time. We also provide respite. So it's only certain branches that provide respite. If it's something that you want in your area, please do reach out and talk to us. So the number of people that we provide this for is growing. It's always arranged with social services. There are a couple of instances where it's arranged with healthcare instead, but it's always arranged by a third party. So that could be with the forest school, it could be at the centre, it could be out in the community. We've got some young people that we take we'll take out on adventures. It really does depend on what the young person wants and what is needed for the family, but it just gives that family a bit of a break, really. This is virtually always, though, assessed by a professional, and it's provided and it's arranged through social services or the NHS. With the safe spaces, we have our own spaces. So we've got our own centres, we've got centres that we hire, we've got kind of sensory rooms, we've got adapted play areas, we have fully adapted caravans as well. So we can provide families with holidays. We work with other organisations as well. So we've put in lots and lots of changing places. We're not precious. We will work with anybody if it's going to help our families. So we've done projects with like kind of Duxford Airfield, and we've put in a change in places toilet over there, and we've worked with them and done all the consultation about improving their kind of outside facilities, and they now have the best play area ever. Some only place I've ever seen a fully accessible kind of play area and slides. And yeah, we work with absolutely anyone just to make the world a better place for our families. If you want any extra information, please do kind of get in contact. I'm Michelle, so I think my email's along the bottom. And yeah, just get in contact with us. We just want to do as much as possible. We recognise we're not always the best people to provide support, so in that case, we will work with anybody to make sure that we get whatever is best for our families. So yeah, thank you, and hopefully speak to you soon.